Mega Dream, or better known by its counterpart, Ascended Heroes, might be one of the best sets that we've ever gotten in the Pokemon TCG. I'm talking better than Paldean Fates, better than Black Bolt, better than White Flare, and it absolutely smokes Prismatic Evolutions in terms of specialty sets. The amount of heat and aura you're about to witness is that of mythical proportions. We're talking Godzilla versus a newborn Caterpie. That real. We're going to be going over a mass majority of the cards in this set, including the illustration rares, the special illustration rares, the mega attack rares, the full art trainers, and I'm going to tell you exactly where these cards are going to end up on the Pokemon market and how this is going to flip the entire hobby on its head once again. First and foremost, I just want to give a quick shout out to my boy Kuyan Collectibles, who's actually hooking us up with some Mega Dream products. So guys, if you want to open this set, if you like everything that you see in this set, go to KuyanCollectibles.com, pick up some Mega Dream. He has it pretty affordably, and thank you so much, Kuyan. Maybe we rip some, maybe we give some away in a stream. I don't know how we're going to do that, but I'm really excited to open some Mega Dream, and it's finally here, baby! Let's get it! And guys, this might be one of the most gorgeous sets I've ever seen. I swear I'm not just hyping it up. Maybe you guys will agree at the end of this video, but this set is sick. And the first thing I wanted to cover in this set was the mega attack rares, because it's something brand new that we've never gotten before in the Pokemon TCG. We knew about a couple of these because I believe Pokemon released them about like 3-4 months ago. It's been a while now. Wow. And we recently got this in the Charizard UPC, except this is a different variant of the Charizard. Instead of the kanji going across, it actually says Inferno X, and I personally think this is really cool. A lot of people have said to me that they think it's really dumb. I disagree. I definitely think some of the wording for some of these cards is super cool, but we know about this one, we know about Mega Symphonia, and we know about Mega Brave. We don't have these in English yet, but they will be in little specialty, there'll be specialty promos that you can get, so these will be very easy to get in English, at least these three specifically. And then we have some new ones. We have this one, which is an absolute gorgeous card, Mega Frostlass. Absolute Snow is absolutely sick wording. I really enjoy this one. I think this one's really cool, and I'm just a big fan of the manga comic-y kind of vibe they went for in this set. I think it's really cool. Disaster Shock with the Electros is insanely cool. I think these mega attack rare guys are going to be insanely desired. We have Mega Deoxys. I believe that says Garland Ray. I don't know what that says exactly. That one's a little dumb. See, this is Garland Ray. I really don't know. That one's a little dumb, but the Deoxys is cool. The Somersault Dive, the Mega Holucha, is really cool. This one is absolutely sick. We have Void Gale, which is Mega Gengar. This card is absolutely phenomenal. This is arguably better than maybe the SIR, which we'll look at it a little bit later. I think this might arguably be better. I like how bright this is, and like it just pops unlike the SIR, so I really enjoy this card. It's really sick. I think this will be a very desired card in English, but we'll talk about that in a second. We got Mega Scrafty, which is super cool. Outlawless, I think that's what it says, right? And guys, these are like first looks at like all this. There's a streamer, I don't know the name exactly, I'll post it in the video. They stream on a website. It's the TikTok version of Japanese TikTok version, and I believe it's called like Duano or something like that. I'm not 100% certain, but these are all images from that. This all just got opened last night, and I worked as much as I possibly could to get this video out to you guys ASAP. So shout out to them. We'll put some links in the comments. We'll put some shout outs in the comments. And yeah, dude, these cards are absolutely phenomenal, right? You know, Glide, that's actually really sick. I like this card a lot. So with the mega attack rares, guys, it seems like every single box of Mega Dream has a mega attack rare, so you have a guaranteed chance of getting one of these cards. And honestly, these are not bad in the slightest, guys. Now in Japanese, I don't think these are going to be that much, because you're guaranteed at least one per box. I don't know how the Charizard's going to sit, because it's a very easy card to get in English. I don't know how the Gardevoir is going to sit. I don't know how the Lucario is going to sit, because these are going to be fairly easy to get in English, or easier than most, should I say. Nothing's easy in the Pokemon TCG hobby. As for if these cards will be heavily desired in English, I think so. I think these will be really, really desired. If I had to pick one card out of all these that is going to be like the number one, I probably have to lean Gengar. I think this card is absolutely phenomenal. And you could make the argument this is better than the special illustration rare, which we'll look at in a little bit. So I really like this card. I think it's going to be an absolute sleeper. It's going to farm on the TCG market. So that's one card I would look out for. I think the Mega Dragonite is going to be another one, but I don't think this is as good as the special illustration rare, which again, we will get into in a second. But I think this card is really, really cool. I think this will do very well. I could see this in English being around $80 to $100. It really just depends on how the hit rates are for English guys. If they're really hard, this is going to be an expensive card. It's a very common card. It might be a $30, $40 card. And I think most of these, if it's very common, are going to sit between $10 to $15 to $20. I think if they're super hard to get, like, I don't know, if they're on the level of a special illustration rare, it's going to be very, very expensive, guys. It's going to be very, very expensive. But yeah, if I had to pick a couple, I'd probably go with the Dragonite. I'd probably go with the Gengar. I'd probably go with the Mega Halucha. And then maybe the Mega Frostlass. But I know it's not a super popular Pokemon, but this card is absolutely sick. This is definitely one of the best Mega Attack rares that we've gotten. On to the art rares, and I wanted to point something out real quick. This is a video about Mega Dream, and Ascended Heroes is going to be slightly different. You're going to see all these cards in Ascended Heroes, or they're going to be promos somewhere down the line. But in Mega Dream, there are 20 art rares and 17 SIRs revealed for Mega Dream. One AR is guaranteed as a promo. Our English set will have at least 14 more IRs and 5 more SIRs that we haven't seen yet. So everything that you're seeing right now, there's going to be more in Ascended Heroes. Back to the illustration rares, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is probably the one weak part of Ascended Heroes, because the Mega Attack rares are amazing, the special illustration rares are amazing, the trainers are actually really, really good too, like so much better than whatever the slop in Prismatic Evolutions was. And yeah, we're just gonna go over some of these real quick. I'm not too big on some of these, but let's go over it. Maybe you guys have different opinions. Up first, we have this Beautifly, which is, you know, it doesn't really do much for me. Lacks a little contrast, whatever, right? These are going to be like $1, $2 cards. We have a Dustox, which is okay. This Badoo is really, really cool, and I think people that play the TCG are going to absolutely love having this card in their deck. This is probably going to be a $15 to $20 card in English, maybe yeah, maybe $10. I don't know. It's a very playable card, guys. It's a really, really cool looking art. People are going to want this card a lot. I can see this doing very, very well. Ethan's Magcargo. I think this card is actually really cool. I know a lot of people don't like trainers. I think this is one of the better illustration rares that we're getting in this set. This card is really cool. I love Ethan. You know, it's actually kind of cool. I don't know. Is that his shell? It might be like a little like coat or something, but it's really cool. Magcargo is in the snow. Super, super cool. Love that a lot. This Numel is fighting for his absolute life. This card's kind of cute. I kind of vibe with it. Pretty cool. This Psyduck is absolutely amazing, man. He's just having the best time of his life. I believe this was the same illustrator as the card in Journey Together, that ferret. I believe Rend, he did the same one. And I think he's done a couple other cards like this, similar art style. But this card is really, really cool. I like it a lot. I see this card being around $20 to $30 in English. In Japanese, maybe around the same. I could be wrong, but I think people will really desire this card. I think this card is great. On to Snowrun. Doesn't really do much for me at all. Heliolisk, this gives me theater vibes. Like, I don't know, like it was shot in a theater. I don't really like this card at all. I want to like it. I don't really like it at all. It's okay. It is what it is. Mystery Bus, it's okay card. Solid for an illustration rare. Not something I would lose my marbles opening. Most of these cards are going to be between $1 and $5. Togekiss. I don't think we've gotten a Togekiss card, so that's cool. I'm not a big fan of the card, but it is cool that we're getting Togekiss. It's okay. Hops Trevenant. It's okay. I mean, not the best. We can't really see too well, but it's a cool card. Hop's cool. I vibe with Hop. He's pretty cool. Cool trainer. Team Rocket's Mimikyu. Now this is a banger illustration rare, and I also see this card being around $15 to $25 on release, maybe a little bit more in English. I think it's going to be around $15 to $30. This is a really cool card. The subtle R on the box, I think he's standing on a box, the Mimikyu, and then the Team Rocket Grunt on the left. I think this is a really, really cool card. I definitely want to put this in my collection. This is going to be an illustration rare that I'm going to be chasing, and you should definitely be chasing because it's a really, really cool card. Team Rocket's Doug Trio. I actually really like this card. I don't know if a lot of people are going to like this card. I don't think this is going to be an expensive card by any means. I think it's going to be a $5 to $7 card, but I really like it, so that's just my opinion. I think it's cool. Giovanni in the background. I love when Giovanni has like a subtle presence in cards. One of my favorite cards from Destined Rivals was the Team Rocket's Nidoking. That might not be everyone's favorite, but my personal favorite. I liked it way more than the Mewtwo. I liked it a lot better than the Mewtwo. Metacham. I don't know. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Like a bunch of like strobe lights. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Cynthia's Spiritomb. This card is really, really cool. I also see this being like a $10 to $15 card. I think this is really cool. Cynthia's a very beloved trainer. English, maybe $20. Maybe. Galarian Obstagoon. Don't really care. I'm not a big fan. The N Zekrom, this is going to be a very, very, very desired card in Japanese because this is going to be an English promo. I don't know if this is going to be a crazy amount, but I do think people are going to really, really enjoy pulling this card, having this card in their collection in Japanese, and maybe just because it is easy to pull in English and it's a little bit harder to pull in Japanese, it might make the value go up a little bit. It's going to be a $7 to $8 promo in English. This is probably going to be a $20 card, $15 card in Mega Dream. So let's see. I believe we're almost done with all the IRs. This Dreepy is really, really cool. I like that a lot. The Dracloak is okay. The Dreepy is definitely better. But Dragapult is a very, very popular Pokemon and a very playable Pokemon. So people are going to want to collect these, which I think is really cool. The Fan Rotom. The art's cool. I'm not really a fan of the Pokemon. Don't really care. And if you saw my reaction when I saw this M's PP firsthand, hold on, roll the clip. They have rocket symbols. Oh, wait! Full art ends PP! Full art ends PP! There's a full art ends PP! Wait a minute! Yeah, I was hyped. I was sitting at my desk just recording, trying to see what I could get from this set, and yeah, I was absolutely hyped. And then the rest of these guys, we have a Glass Trumpet, we have an Ultra Ball, which is cool, we have a Team Rocket's Transceiver, we have a Counter Switch, we have a Canary. If you guys have played Pokemon ZA, Canary is going to make an appearance in this set, which is pretty cool. She's like the new Iono, so bear with me. We have Black Belt, we have Athena and Concordia, and a Full Art Jamming Tower, but I believe this is just a reprint because we already have a Full Art Jamming Tower. And now we can finally move on to the SIRs. God, if you're out there, all I'm asking is please don't make these hit rates as bad as Prismatic Evolutions. I'm being serious. I don't care what the numbers said. I think it was like 1 in every like 40 packs. Those were not the hit rates for Special Illustration Rares and Prismatic Evolutions. I pulled hundreds of packs from Prismatic Evolutions. I did not pull one Special Illustration Rare. I refuse to believe those are the rarities. I've watched people pull hundreds and hundreds of packs. It's a scam. Please don't make this Prismatic Evolutions 2.0, and for good reason, because these Special Illustration Rares are absolutely fire, gas, lightning, amazing. And I'm going to give you some comps to certain cards. Like this Pikachu right here gives me Bubble Mew vibes. This is going to absolutely be one of the biggest chases out of Ascended Heroes Mega Dream. This card is absolutely phenomenal. It's very cute. It's very cool. And I absolutely love this card, guys. This is going to be a very, very expensive card. And you know a set's gonna be good when you don't really know what the #1 true chase of the set is, because there's so many good cards. But we'll get into the other cards and I will show you exactly why this isn't the best card. Or it might be the best card. I don't know. Another really cool thing about this Pikachu is that it was drawn by James Turner. And James Turner was an ex-Game Freak employee who was the art director of the Sword and Shield era. So I think this card is really cool. It's beautifully done. And I think that's just another added reason as to why this card is going to be a bajillion dollars. So this Mega Frostlass, honestly, is probably one of the worst SIRs in Ascended Heroes Mega Dream. But let's be honest, it's not really that bad of a card. If you put this in a set like Phantasmal Flames, this already becomes the second best SIR. The Sharpedo, the Lopunny, the Rotom, those are all Garbanzo beans. This is actually a pretty solid card. I think the Mega Attack Rare version of this card is a million times better, but it's not a bad card by any means whatsoever. But it's not something I would look forward to. This Mega Electros, it's kind of hard to make out. This is one of the few cards that's really, really hard to make out, and we didn't get the best photo of, but it's okay. It is Canary's Pokemon from Pokemon ZA. It's a really cool Mega Evolution Pokemon. Not my favorite, but it is cool nonetheless. I can see this card being around like a $30, $40 card at most in English. I don't think it's going to be crazy, but it is what it is. Not one of the cards you want to pull. On to Iono's Belly Bolt, and this is going to be the second SIR that Iono's Belly Bolt is getting, and I actually really, really like this card a lot. So, the Journey Together version of Iono's Belly Bolt didn't leave much in the background. It was just Iono on the left side, Belly Bolt in the middle, and you didn't really get to see much of the background or anything. And I really like this card because it shows off Iono's bubbly personality. You have little like mushroom smiley things down here. You have stars. You have colorful pink, purples, and blues. I think this card is much, much better than the Journey Together one, but I don't think there's a wrong opinion in it at all. I think they're both really, really cool cards. For a long time, I was pulling for the Iono's Belly Bolt from Journey Together. I do really like that card, but if you told me this card was a million times better, I wouldn't disagree with you. I think it comes down to opinion. I think I like this one better. Definitely going to be one of the cards I'm chasing. Would not be in the slightest unhappy if I pulled it. I think this is going to be a $60, $70 card in English. But then again, it all depends on how hard the hit rates are going to be. If it's an easy hit rate, maybe a little bit cheaper. If it's hard, we might be seeing like prismatic prices. This might be like $100. Who freaking knows? Up next, we have another Giovanni's Mewtwo, and I'm going to be 100% honest, guys. This is not recency bias. You can call me out, say whatever. This is so much better than the Destined Rivals Giovanni's Mewtwo. I've said before that I didn't really like that Mewtwo. My favorite card in that set was Giovanni's Nidoking. This card just gives me the most nostalgic feeling. I cannot explain it. This feels like a card made in like the early 2000s. I absolutely adore this card. It's really, really cool. It gives me Pokemon movie vibes. Like, they could have released this as a Pokemon movie promo, and everyone would have been like, oh my god, this is amazing, because it is amazing. It's really, really cool. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter and the internet, Reddit, say they don't like this card. I personally think this is going to be a $200 to $300 card. I don't know if it's going to be the top hit of the set. I really don't know. I don't think it's going to be the top hit of the set. I think there's like 3 or 4 cards maybe better than this card, but it is up there, and it is definitely going to be a very, very desired card. This Mewtwo looks actually fearsome in this photo, where the other one, he kind of just was standing there like, meh. Going to be minimum $200 to $300. Book it. Bank it. I will bet any amount of money. This card is sick. A lot of people are probably wondering this also. Yes, there will be God Packs in this set, guys. Mega Dream has confirmed God Packs where you could pull 5 Mega Attack Rares and 4 Special Illustration Rares. And guys, if you pull a Mega Attack Rare in your box, you could still pull a Special Illustration Rare. So if you pull one, doesn't mean you can't pull the other. So I think that's really cool. All right, we're going to go into Mega Deontay, and this card is really, really cool. I love the pink aesthetic. It gives me Gardevoir vibes. Speaking of Gardevoir, this card is probably going to be like a $70 to $100 card, simply because it's playable in Gardevoir decks. It's the same Deontay as the one that we got from the starter kit, which is really, really cool. It's a beautiful card. This will get a lot of love in English. In Japanese, maybe like a $50, $60 card. I might be completely wrong with these estimations. They're estimates on like when the set like finally cools down a little bit. I think at first these are going to be really, really expensive, but this card is really cool. I see this being a very desired card in this set. Up next is Mega Hawlucha. This card is so sick. Oh my god, this card is going to go crazy. I don't know how desired this card will be. You guys let me know. Do you like this card? I freaking love this card. I also see this card being like a $70, $80 card. It is so sick. This is definitely some of the better artwork that we've ever gotten in Pokemon. This is really, really good. This Mega Hawlucha is fire. I love the art style. Love all the colors. I love the colors of a lot of these cards. They use a lot of pink in a lot of these cards, as you'll see as we go deeper and deeper into these Pokemon. But this card is a little bit different. It's got some yellows, some greens, and we're finally getting that Mega Hawlucha love. So banger. I'm going to be excited for that card. Now we have the card that is debatably going to be the #1 chase in this set. Now, I don't really like this card as much as some of the other cards, but there's no denying that Mega Gengar is one of the most popular Pokemon. Gengar in general is just one of the most popular Pokemon. This card will probably be, if I had to guess, the #1 or #2 card in this set. Now, I think the render for this is a little I think when you see this card in real life, it's going to look very, very, very good. It has almost like a dystopian, you know, end of the world vibe to it. I think the Fusion Strikes Gengar is a little bit better than this one, but let me know down below. I think this card's going to be a $400 or $500 card. Up next, we have Mega Scrafty, and I'm not going to lie, guys. Scrafty looks like he's up to no good. He looks gangsta as all hell. I mean, he's just walking around looking to pick a fight. I think this card is really cool. Not my favorite, but there's a lot of cards in this set that can be really, really cool cards and not my favorite. I would probably desire this card more than a lot of the cards that we've gotten in the last like 3 or 4, 5 sets. This card's really cool, so I wouldn't be disappointed in the slightest if I pulled this card. Probably be like a $40, $50, $60 card if I had to guess. Up next, we have N's Zoroark, and I know this card's going to go absolutely crazy, but I'm going to say right now, I think the Journey Together version of this card is much, much better. N and Zoroark have this kind of like kawaii, like kind of like cutesy feel to them, so I think that's going to be why it's going to be an expensive card, like 100, 150. But I think the Journey Together version is better. I think this card is cool, don't get me wrong. I think that one's better. There's no wrong answer. It's okay. I like it. Wouldn't be sad in the slightest to pull this. Up next, we have Marnie's Grimmsnarl. This card is really, really cool. It gives me Cynthia's Garchomp vibes. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for. I actually think this might actually be the other side to Cynthia's Garchomp. I think they might be facing off. So I think that's really cool. I think this card will also be a $70, $80 card. I think it'll probably be less than the N Zoroark, but I could be wrong. I think this card is really cool. It's going to be really fun to open. Guys, it's going to be really, really fun to open this set. I can't stop thinking about opening this set, and it drops on Friday, too, which is absolutely insane. Up next, we have Pheasantipity, which is a reprint, a very, very playable card. If this card dropped in Shrouded Fable, bro, it would, without a doubt, be the top card in that set. It's going to be a very expensive card, guys. Fez is already a $20 EX. It might have dropped a little bit, but I think last time I checked, it was $20. Everyone's going to want one of these in their decks because it's usually a 1 to 2 of in almost every competitive deck. This card is absolutely gorgeous. Not my favorite. More usage of pink, like I said earlier. This card's really, really cool. It's probably going to be $100 to $150 simply for the playable aspect of it all. And it's also just a really, really good card. Up next, we have Steven's Metagross, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Metagross is a really, really cool Pokemon. It's all right. I think the Marnie's Grimmsnarl is a lot better. I think the N Zoroark is a lot better. I wouldn't want this one. This is probably a card if I pulled, I'd probably sell and just buy more Mega Dream or Ascended Heroes. So not the biggest on this one. It's cool. Doesn't really do much for me. I guess if you're a Metagross lover, then this card might be for you, but doesn't do much for me at all. Now, I think, guys, this Mega Dragonite might be the 1-2 buckle my shoe with that Gengar. I personally think this Dragonite is a lot better than the Gengar. I think it is bright. I think it is amazing. It gives me the Gardevoir from Mega Evolution base set vibes. You see Dratini right here. You see the Dragonite right here. And then the Mega Dragonite right here. And also the regular Dragonite right here. Super cool card. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was a Mega Dragonite hater. But I think they did a really, really, really good job with this card, man. I can't even hate, man. This is going to be like a $400, $500 card. This is going to be the chase of this set. You know, I'm banking it right now. This is going to be the chase of Ascended Heroes. I'm going to say it right now. It is going to be #1. Bank on it. Bear with me, guys. We are at the finish line. We got Iris's Fighting Spirit. We got a full art for this. This is a really, really cool card. I like this. Wouldn't be entirely upset if I pulled this. As most SIRs in this set, I wouldn't be upset. Canary is going to go absolutely crazy. Guys, $200, $300 off the rip. I'm telling you right now, this card's going to go crazy in Japanese. English, I don't really know, but Japanese, I know this card's going to go absolutely crazy. Pokemon ZA, Canary. Surfer, I mean, it's okay. It's very aesthetically pleasing. I love the colors. Probably something I would sell, just like Iris's Fighting Spirit or Canary. I just want to get the Pokemon. I don't really care for the trainers, but they're not bad by any means. So much better than Prismatic Evolutions. And finally, guys, we are at the all gold Mega Dragonite. This card's probably going to be like $1,000 at minimum. I think $7,000 to $1,000. I didn't really see anyone pull this card last night when I was watching streams, so it's, again, super hard to pull. It's going to be very desired for that reason, because it is rare. I'm not the biggest fan of this card at all. I'm not really a massive fan of the gold cards, but they are better than hyper rares, so I could definitely see the appeal with these cards. There's an absolute lot to cover in this set. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Let me know down below what your favorite card in this set is. What's your favorite special illustration rare? Do you like the mega attack rares? Do you like the gold cards? Spill all your thoughts down below, and I will see you on the next one.